We are working on the damaged part of our building this morning. As you can see, we were talking about in our last few videos that the water has completely destroyed this area of the building because there was a gutter that was left pretty much halfway cut that just spilled in the building because the downspout wasn't all the way to the ground. So we are trying to figure out how to fix it. As you can see, all this damage down here by our electrical panels that used to be here. So we're working on fixing this rim board, which the damage is about to over here. So we're gonna figure out how to get that out. This is the addition, so this is different than over here. So we have to figure out how to tie it in also. This part's rotted right here a little bit, so we'll take this out. We're just gonna be working on figuring to clear the rest of it out and then to fix it today. Brett will be on the outside working on taking out the old panels and the wood.
We're chugging along at the quad. Last time Jess gave you an update, we were working on taking out the wall right here. So we are finished with our exterior wall repair for the rim board rot situation that was happening with the downspout right here. So a lot of stuff that we had to deal with right there, where the rim boards are rotted out on the first floor. Obviously floor sheathing was bad. The water had kind of gone back along this wall, so we had to replace the bottom plate there as well. We reframed the wall, and then we started working on the top rim board for the second floor. Replaced that, found out that the people that framed the back of this building did it incorrectly, at least by my standards, so it was a little trickier than we expected for up top. But we got that framed, we got the wall built up there. repaired the top plates on the second floor as well because they were just butted together instead of being overlapped. So we fixed that and actually tied the building together, unlike before where it was just kind of built touching. And we started on doing the floor sheathing upstairs, but haven't quite finished that. This is my alarm going off telling me to quit it and go work your day job now. So we're partially through with finishing the floor sheathing out there, and then we came back down here to finish this floor sheathing. So we got this all covered up where the old stairway was, and we hung our floor joists upstairs. There's still, some of these are just kind of hovering here for right now until we build the new interior bearing wall. And then we also started on working on the floor repairs over here because we want to have that finished before we build the new interior bearing wall, which is going to, roughly go right here where the old one was, but we're going to make sure that's a little bit more centered than the previous version was. So that's the progress that we've made so far. Next, we got to finish up the front wall to fix some framing errors. I made the door openings too narrow for the doors that we ended up purchasing, so that was my bad. And now we have to reframe those. So I'll be working on that this week. And then after that, we'll be on to reframing window openings. So we'll be closing in pretty much all of these window openings that are here right now, and then we'll be adding new windows and doors. So you'll see a lot of us cutting in openings into the walls where we're gonna have to cut the studs and then put new headers in, very similar to what they had done before, just hopefully a little bit better. I have faith that we'll be able to do a little bit better job than these people did, but that will be the next major step of work that we will be accomplishing. And then after that, we'll be on to house wrap and siding, which is really exciting because that's the big step for us, is to get this building completely closed in with windows, siding, and a roof. That'll be awesome to have that done.
This is all the debris from us knocking out these walls. The neighbors over there thought we were crazy. That is the progress on the quad.